Hi, I'm Christy Mattey. A few months shy of 5 years ago today, once I received evidence-based literacy for my children, we started Open Bees. Raffle that we're putting on now. We are helping other families get evidence-based literacy for their children. We're helping families get advocacy consults, education lawyer consults. We're paying for teacher training for evidence-based literacy, multisensory math, functional behavioral assessments. This is why it's so important. Multiple families that I could tell you stories about all over the United States. I'm going to introduce our next guest, who is a family member to Open Bees that we have supported with an educational lawyer consult that ended up turning her family and child, more importantly her child. I would like to introduce my very, very dear friend, Katie.
Speaking today on behalf of my 3 sons who are all dyslexic. They all have different varying types of dyslexia. They are all completely different. And Open Bees means to me a lot. It's a backbone that I lean on every single day, because when it comes to kids with learning disabilities, my kids are in the process and have their IEP, and they're getting the IEP services that they need right now, and they have an IEP in place. But just because that was the easy part, the hard part is the annual meetings, the constant keeping the teachers abiding to the IEPs and making sure they're doing what they're supposed to be doing for my children. And so it's emotionally exhausting, physically exhausting, especially with 3 kids, all with learning disabilities, that I have to be on my A game all the time. And Open Bees, if I have a question, I can go to Open Bees and I can bounce it off other people that have been in these situations and get information at my fingertips. And Open Bees has just been there for me and my family. I just would hope that you would support this fundraiser, because, you know, kids need this.
Afford Dr. Jen Murphy, who's been wonderful in diagnosing and just navigating the way to set up our IEP goals, and it changed the trajectory for our son. Every question, every meeting, every fall, Open Bees was there to help every step of the way.
What I would like to read for you today is a powerful testimony from a family whose life was changed due to the support they received from Open Bees. Their child was gifted and now has the opportunity to share that gift potentially with the rest of the world. Having a son that has disabilities, as well as being state tested gifted, provided a unique challenge in obtaining services, one that we were definitely not originally equipped to handle on our own. I believe without the help of Open Bees, we would still be fighting for appropriate services and an appropriate education tailored to his needs. With nowhere else to turn, we reached out to Open Bees. Right away, Open Bees was ready and willing to help. From holding seminars and parent information nights with educational professionals that taught us how to manage symptoms at home, to ultimately seeing us through the IEP process from start to finish, Open Bees was there. It was then that Christy and her team at Open Bees provided us with information on how to get an appointment with one of their top recommended pediatric neuropsychologists. She was able to put together a stellar evaluation report. From there, Open Bees afforded us the opportunity to consult and hire an educational lawyer, something that would not have been financially possible for us otherwise. He is now a junior in high school. We are excited to be approaching his senior year. At one point, graduation wasn't something we could even see happening without the proper supports. He is now interested in possibly pursuing a business degree. We are extremely grateful to Open Bees for affording us the opportunities and support that was necessary for our child to succeed. The burden they have lifted off, something that otherwise may not have been possible.
Our Bourbon raffle has been a labor of love. We do this for the families that we support, whether it be advocacy consults, educational lawyers, teacher training. We would not be able to do it without the support of the tickets that we're selling for Open Bees. If it weren't for our successful bourbon raffle last year, we wouldn't have paid for thousands and thousands of dollars for children and their families to support their kids with learning differences, twice exceptional, medical fragility, or comorbidities. We wouldn't have been able to send teachers to teacher training for evidence-based literacy. I'm so grateful that you took the time to even watch this video, and I'm even more grateful if you consider buying a ticket to support future families and Open Bees.